And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Number one, and it's rejected. Outside Mullen. Miller against Lister. Unloads from 9. Bank shot, no good. And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Here's Knockbar, and the layup's good off the glass.
Good way to start the game there. I mean, that's a nice inside bucket.
No question, Clark. I think they'd like to establish a presence down low early in the game to get their offense going.
And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket's good. He'll go to the line. The Warriors shooting their first free throw this game. The free throw off from Lister. Golden State on D. All right, let's go over to the sideline with Doris Burke.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Golden State's head coach and I were able to chat. The thing that jumps out at him the most about their opponent today is the team speed they possess. He said, we've got to hustle back on defense every time down the floor. This is a team that loves to run, and we've got to be prepared to do the same. Gentlemen?
All right, Doris, thank you very much. Shot clock at 6. Number one. The finger roll finish at the bucket.
Great move to the hoop, and I love the finger roll finish.
Hill with it. And it's Miller picking him up. From deep three-point range. Rebound by Žalgiris. Guys, a potent offense right now.
Yeah, Kevin, really the offense is flowing quite nicely right now.
Playing with a lot of confidence, just some self-assurance. I like what we're seeing.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Now about 2 minutes gone here in the first quarter. Mullen for 3. And again, it's the Warriors missing.
Kind of a shaky first few minutes, guys. 5 field goal attempts, only 1 made.
He kicks it to Tyler. Here's Kelly. Soft touch off the glass.
And the story of this game in the early stages is just how well they've been shooting the ball.
Steve, their percentage from the floor is really impressive up to this point.
Mullen. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. That's on Mike Miller.
And he's the type of player who, when he gets it going, is almost impossible to cool down. Coaches will call a timeout sometimes just to take away some of the momentum that he provides for that play.
Another thing about him is how quick he is to react when he's defending near the hoop. A lot of his blocks, so to speak, come at waist level because he pokes the ball away as his man is on the way up.
And so he makes both from the line.
Boy, that was solid. I tell you, he's one of the best there is up there at the foul line.
Poked away. A solo fast break. Here's Hardaway. Lays it in off the breakaway. On offense, here's Žalgiris. Number 15. He's covered by Richmond. Kicks to Tyler. No good. So Golden State will take it the other way. Richmond the pass to Lister. Tyler on him. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. The Warriors shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in the game. And the first one drops. And Žalgiris making a change here. Second free throw, no good. It's stolen by Hill. Tipped. Mullen. Smooth as silk on the finger roll.
Another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively so far.
Yeah, I think that could really set things up well the rest of the game. Pound the ball inside and let your perimeter players play off your bigs.
Number 15 is covered by Richmond. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Can't hit from in close. Miller down low. He's guarded by Hill. Banked in off the glass.
Boy, he's so good at recognizing where the openings are and getting the ball to the rim.
And there's the rejection. It's his first trip to the line. 2 shots. He's off on the first.
You know, they can't be happy about the job they've done from the foul line to this point.
And Jalgiris making a change here. And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. Van Gundy, defended by Lister. Here's Van Gundy, no good. Excellent D there from Hill.
You know, his finishing ability leaves a lot to be desired, guys. He needs to take it to the basket stronger.
On offense, here's Jalgiris. The 3. The rebound by Lister.
Nobody near him. He'll normally make that one.
Richmond dishes to Hill. Lister. Some solid D here from Tyler.
Boy, he has been struggling mightily in this quarter, guys.
True. He really seems to have tightened up a bit for whatever reason. He looks tight.
Here's Mullen. Drops in the breakaway layup. Mullen's got 6 points. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Warriors.
And they've come out in attack mode defensively, applying pressure and stealing the ball repeatedly.
And I really think you've got to love the way they protected the rim today. I mean, a good number of blocks in the first half.
And Jalgiris making a change here. Garcia's checked in. Rejected by Kelly. Number 12, guarded by Hardaway. Four on the clock. Richmond with the steal. By himself, finishes the freak with a slam.
Guys, that's simply superb. Ball pressure, a run out, and then a dunk in transition.
Exactly, Clark, what they wanted. The aggressive defense to lead to.
Yeah, points in transition.
That's why you want to make the other team feel uncomfortable handling the ball, because you can get easy points out of it at the other end.
Mike Miller's checked in for Jalgiris. And it's Golden State's ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Richmond backs in. Hill kicks to Richmond. Knocks it loose. 6 on the shot clock. 2 on 1 as they jump out on the break. And Hardaway gets it to go.
Yeah, nice fast break from start to finish, guys.
Especially on the back end. I mean, he polished it off perfectly.
Well, he tried to step in and cut him off, but just not quick enough.
And we have the benefit of replay, but I think they got that one right, which is the case most times, even though fans don't think so.
And Jalgiris making a change here. On defense, Golden State. It's a 5-point game. Number 15, the feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. On offense, here are the Warriors. Here's Mullen, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Hardaway. Mullen's got 8.
Really not hard to see why they're giving up points on this run. I mean, they've just given them too many looks inside.
Yeah, I mean, they're just getting pounded in there. The defense not offering much resistance. They've got to force the ball back out to the perimeter.
Here's Hardaway, and there's the whistle. Fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. That's on Mike Miller. And you know, the coach can't be happy either.
No, it's not something he can control, though. He can't go out there and make the free throws for him. It's really frustrating when you miss those opportunities, but it's still early. They've got time to get it changed.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
They're showing that they're the aggressors. I mean, doing a good job of drawing fouls and getting to the foul line, attacking the paint area.
Hardaway hits them both. And being aggressive has built them a solid lead.
Yeah, I typically think the spoils always go to the team that's been most aggressive, Kevin. I mean, people will talk about getting a bad whistle, but when you're an aggressive team and you're attacking the basket, you put the onus on the officials to make calls, and that's what they're doing.
Tell you what, if there's success on the boards in this first quarter is any indication, it's going to be a good day.
And rebounds usually are a good indicator.
Hill passes to Mullen. Misses from close range.
That's an easy shot there. That's a shot that he should make more often than not.
Hardaway with the steal. Out of bounds, Žalgiris takes possession. And Žalgiris making a change here.
Randolph. Knockball.
Number 15. He's covered by Richmond. Garcia's shot is good.
You're going to be waiting a long time if you're waiting for him to miss that when he's that open.
Right side Hill. Great D that time from Rambis.
He's always going to have a difficult time finishing when the defense is in his face like that.
And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And that one's good. Hill's got his first points in this one. 1:12 left in the first. Ball's knocked loose. Number 15. He's covered by Richmond. Richmond with the steal. The pass to Mullen. And a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2.
How about that game for Mullen? He already has 8 points, and also those active hands of his have led to a pair of steals.
Yeah, Clark, he's had a great presence defensively. He's thrown off their rhythm on several occasions.
The first free throw is good.
They find themselves down here in the first, and a lot of that can be attributed to the early foul trouble.
And Žalgiris making a change here. And Mullen drops them both. And you were saying that the fouls in this game a big reason for the score.
Yeah, Kevin, I think that's the case. I mean, they've allowed the other team to get to the line early and often, and you don't want to start that way.
Number 15. He's covered by Richmond. Lock at 6. Number 1. And again, Žalgiris, no luck.
Take a look at the rebound totals, guys. That's +5 now on the glass.
And, Steve, I don't think there's any question which team came out with more energy and enthusiasm.
Tipped away. Here we go, one-on-one. Lister. Smooth as silk on the finger roll. He's got 5.
Purely from a size standpoint, that is a mismatch that's going to be hard to overcome.
Ability to play the passing lanes.
Well, you talk about quick hands, but I think it's the mindset of being aggressive and then obviously being active with the hands, tracing that ball so you can come up with deflections that may lead to steals.
Tries from 10. And so he earns a trip to the line. Official saw the contact and he'll shoot 2. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here. And he knocks down the first one. And Žalgiris making a change here. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time.
Really quite surprising to see the huge edge they have in. Man, that was unreal. Mark it up. Even when they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular. And he pulled it off.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it.
Yeah, I agree. I mean, now's when they need a little spark anyway.
He's against Garcia. From 7. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Žalgiris trails by 10. It's stolen by Mullen. Puts the lead pass in front. Oh!
Look out. Well, I love it. Active hands on the steal, active feet on the fast break.
And Clark power on the dunk.
And guys, this is just too close of a game to be giving the ball up like that and then failing to get back in transition.
And it's Zalgiris with the ball. Following the score by Golden State. 6 to shoot. It's stolen by Hill. And it's thrown down hard with both hands. Well, Clark, a clear lane to the basket and the emphatic jam.
And that is outstanding attacking basketball.
Well, he had no choice but to take that one to the bucket.
And it's Zalgiris with the ball. The Warriors making the shot. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Way too loose on that inbounds pass.
And Zalgiris making a change here. Warriors leading by 14. Richmond outside. Backing in.
Boy, with 2 fouls now, he really has to be disciplined and under control for the rest of this half.
Zalgiris on D. Hardaway dishes to Mullen. Lock at 6. Pass to Richmond. Golden State needs to get off a shot. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. Quarter number 2, we're about 2 minutes in. It's stolen by Hill. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Mullen's shot is off. Zalgiris trails by 14. Number 12, defended by Mullen. From outside the arc. You know what? The Warriors go the other way with it.
Even against solid defense, he's still going to try to continue to make that shot.
Yeah, no doubt. I wouldn't bet against him in that situation next time.
The Warriors have gone 8 of 13 from the free throw line. That free throw good from Hardaway. And Zalgiris making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And we're now a little over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Number 15. And that one's good. Warriors leading by 14. Hardaway kicks to Richmond. Miller grabs the miss. Miller's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Number 15, and it's blocked by Richmond. In close. No what? Good D by Miller. Gone just 2 for 8 from the field. Right there at 25%. Number 15, guarded by Hardaway. Number 15, tries again. The shot's good from Kelly.
Well, that's how you pick up second chance points. Stay active, be energetic, and react as soon as the shot goes up.
Blocked. Number 15, he's guarded by Hill. That is good.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
Well, it's become one of the stories of the first half, Clark, just piling up points in the paint.
He had to wait for a while, all the way until now. But he's finally got his first three-pointer of the game.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. And Zalgiris making a change here.
Number 1.
Now Hardaway, 8 points for him. And Hill backs him in. That one rolling around and rims out. Žalgiris trails by 13. Number 1. They get it again. And Hill with the block. Miller. And finally they hit one. Miller's got his second basket.
This seems like they're finding an open lane to the hoop every time down. That's 5 buckets in a row for them in the paint.
Yeah, on the flip side, Steve, the defenders have to show more fight on the interior.
Number 1. Good on the shot, and that shaves the lead to single digits.
And I like that move to the hoop. You use your speed, go around the bigger defender.
Pass to Lister. Good. The assist goes to Hill. He's got 8.
Excellent work offensively to get that shot attempt into a can't-miss area.
Number 15. He's covered by Richmond. Feeds it to Tyler. And he uses the glass on the layup.
I think they need to get much more disruptive defensively. They can't just keep allowing these easy baskets.
I agree. They need more energy in the post, maybe some double teaming. They've got to get their defense in gear. I don't know if it's just me, but he's looked a step slow since the start of the quarter. His shooting has really suffered.
Warriors leading by 9. In low to Hill. Out of bounds, Žalgiris takes possession. And Žalgiris making a change here. Adelman, defended by Mullen. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's a major mental mistake. I mean, there's no other way for me to describe it. He didn't know where he was on the court. That's a basic fundamental. You have to be alert to where you are.
On the wing, Mullen. 14 feet away. Here's Hill. Second chance shot. Rebound by Žalgiris. Garcia's got his 5th rebound right now in the game.
He just has not been able to get into that groove yet, guys. But as a whole, it hasn't affected them too much.
Richmond the pass to Mullen. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Mullen's got 5 points now this quarter. Žalgiris trails by 9. Number 1. Guarded by Hardaway. Six on the shot clock. Richmond with the steal. Mullen. Finished off the break. Mullen's got 17.
Well, offensively, he's taken a solid opening quarter and just built on it here in the second.
Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Hill. For the finish. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Boy, the kind of moments you love to see. Excellent defense leading to a dunk at the other end.
Clark, you got to marvel at the transition game when they've got it clicking. It's really explosive.
High octane for sure.
Yeah, turning defensive pressure into offensive opportunities. That's what it's all about. I think he was surprised to see the pass coming his way, and he reacted a little late.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Warriors leading by 13. Back to Mullen. He's against Miller. Post shot. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot 2. That's on Mike Miller.
You'd really like to see him get to the line as much as he did in the first.
The Warriors have had 15 tries at the line. They've made 10. And he makes the first. And Žalgiris making a change here. And Mullen drops them both. There's 1:47 left to play in the first half. Passes it to Kelly. He dishes it to Tyler. He passes to Kelly. And that one hits back iron.
He's not necessarily a strong inside presence, but he needs to polish those chances off.
Here's the pass to Lister. It's rebounded by Kelly. Žalgiris trails by 13. Clark, they've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a little bit of cottonmouth here. Dry spell for sure.
Rebounded by Hardaway. Outside Mullen. Working inside. A beautiful reverse layup. Mullen's got 11 points in the quarter.
Now, they've done a great job of getting into the middle of that defense and scoring in the paint.
Well, and that's why they're on this run, guys. They're getting the ball inside and getting really high percentage looks.
It just hasn't been a very good day for him, guys. They need him to start burying some of those.
Misses from short range. 5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Number 15, defended by Mullen. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession. A big group substitution here for Žalgiris. Here's Hardaway. He's got 8. Here's Richmond. Yes, and it's Hardaway picking up the assist. Richmond's got 6 points. Number 1. And so a pretty lopsided game for the first half. The Warriors on top, leading by 17. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
Now, presented by Sprint. The Sprint Halftime Report, presented by Sprint.
That's for sure. I mean, he got to the line, drew contact, and you love getting to the free throw line. Easy points if you can get them.
Steve, I think they may have to rotate the defensive assignment on him from now on just to avoid foul trouble on any one player. I mean, he's drawing a lot of fouls on guys. To see the huge edge they have in rebounds given what the scoreboard says.
Yeah, it's not typical. I mean, they have been really dominant on the glass.
Here's Nakbar. It's rebounded by Golden State. Mullen's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Fires from 14. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact and he'll shoot 2.
Just a fantastic game for Hardaway. He's got 8 points and 3 steals. He's given them a lot with his passing and with his defensive work.
Well, he's been so active on the court at both ends and really playing a nice game.
And he knocks down the first one. And Žalgiris making a change here. Hardaway hits them both. And it's Žalgiris with the ball. It's an 18-point game. And the whistle blows on the backcourt violation. He went over and back.
Well, you hate to blame anybody, but he's got so many turnovers tonight. That's really why his team's losing.
Here's Hardaway. 10 points for him. Here's Mullen. Here's Hill. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hill's got 8 points.
And you got to put bodies on the glass right there. They just are not getting it done on the boards.
Yeah, they've got to do a much better job of going harder than that to the glass.
He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in.
That's just a case of 2 teammates working perfectly together. One setting the screen and the other using it to get that separation.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Chance here now for a 3-point play.
And how did he get that to go?
Even after the whistle, I like the awareness, the alertness, and the presence of mind to finish the play.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Garcia's checked in. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. Knocked loose. Hardaway with the steal. And that one's good. Hardaway's got 12.
Keeping up the pressure here. I like that. When you have a lead, don't let up.
Yeah, this game could be over soon if they keep pounding it the way they are.
Yeah, they're going to need some help there defensively. That matchup is going to be a tough one to deal with.
Lister. No good. Great D that time from Garcia. Passes it to Kelly. The feather touch on the finger roll. Beautiful. He's got 8.
Well, the drive to the bucket was nice, but how about the finger roll finish? Beautiful.
Richmond dishes to Hill. Lister. In time, he gets the jumper to fall.
I like the way they got the ball inside there.
Žalgiris trails by 21. Adelman, defended by Mullen, and that is great.
I tell you what, the defenders didn't even get a sniff of him on that move to the hoop.
Deflected. The pass to Lister. Can't get it to go. And Žalgiris will come the other way. In the third quarter with just over 3.5 minutes off the clock. Garcia backing down. Goes up the baseline. The Warriors pull it in. Earlier, they held a 23-point lead. Here's Mullen. Rebound by Žalgiris. Garcia's got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
Well, his shot's been off today, no question. He's not the guy they're going to want to look to if they want to keep this lead where it is.
The shot's good from Kelly. 10 points for him.
You know, he's knocking down his shots today, but it hasn't really translated to the scoreboard yet.
Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
That's a poor possession. You just give away the ball with a sloppy pass.
A big group substitution here for Žalgiris.
Miller, number 12. And Gundy.
Backing down is Mullen. No luck. Good D by Miller.
Pretty good defense there. I mean, that's a shot that he can make, but they really challenged him.
That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
It's a couple of very shaky possessions in a row. One turnover right on top of the other.
Yeah, I think they just need to slow it down for a minute. Catch their breath before they give the ball away again.
He kicks it to Hardaway. He passes to Lister. Right side Hill. The shot is off. Great D that time from Garcia. Feeds it to Tyler. And the rebound goes to the Warriors.
Well, those chances are almost always 2 points for him. I guess the defense did what it had to do to bother him.
A free run to the hoop and some thunder on the finish.
Not exactly the way the D would have drawn that one up.
And when you got the space, hey, you might as well throw it down. That's what I always used to do.
Richmond with the steal. And now we'll get a perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Warriors.
Their activity at the defensive end, Kevin, has been really impressive. Attacking and coming away with steals.
They've been firing on all cylinders in the transition game, too. I mean, they've really run the break well.
Number 12. They get the rebound. Garcia. And it's out of bounds. Žalgiris able to retain possession. And Žalgiris making a change here.
Kelly. Knock ball.
Golden State on D.
Right here, back door.
Doubled by Richmond. Dishes to Tyler. Just 5 on the clock. And the officials signal the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
Well, you've got to simply value the possession. They've given up 6 points off turnovers this quarter alone.
Yeah, and that's the reason for this deficit. I mean, it's been ugly basketball so far.
He feeds it to Hill. Outside Mullen. To the middle. Got a piece of it. Pushing it up. Number 44. Lays it in off the breakaway. Warriors leading by 19 points. And they're on the break. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
That's his first personal foul. Shooting for Golden State, Tim Hardaway. Taking 2 shots.
That free throw good from Hardaway.
Kevin, right now, they're doing a good job at the line. They're hovering around 83, 84, 85% from the stripe. That's good stuff. I mean, that's well done.
He's off on the second. Žalgiris trails by 20. Number one. He's covered by Richmond. Here's Nakbar. Richmond with the rebound. Mullen with the ball. 21 points in the game. Back to Richmond. Pass to Hill. Backing down from 6 feet. Number one. And he tries off the glass, but it's no good. Warriors leading by 20. Hardaway with it. And it's Miller picking him up.
And that fourth foul might force him to scale back the aggression defensively a little bit. He does not want to pick up number 5.
Tim Hardaway. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And Žalgiris making a change here. Hardaway hits them both. Clark, they've been looking out of sync offensively.
You know what? A basket here would do a lot for their confidence.
Number one. Off target with his 3.
He's killing them with his poor shooting. The defense is more than willing to give him those shots now.
Miller against Mullen. Comes up empty down low.
He's going to play his way right onto the bench and out of the game if he continues to shoot it like he has so far in this quarter.
1:44 left here in the third quarter. Number 15. No good. And it's the Warriors taking it the other way. Outside Hardaway. There's the feed to Mullen. Richmond. And Miller with the block. 1:14 left in the third quarter of the game. Tries to snap the cold streak. It's rebounded by Golden State. Richmond's got 3 rebounds now in this one. Outside Mullen. And so he draws the foul on the shot. A trip to the line to shoot 2.
They just haven't been able to find an answer for Mullen. He's got 21 points, and he has been the definition of a thief with all those steals.
I'll say, I mean, defensively, he's fought his way through this game beautifully. They haven't gotten away with any loose passes, any sloppy ball handling when he's in the vicinity.
The first free throw is good.
They didn't shoot it well from the line in the first half. But they've turned it around here, and it's helped them secure the lead. I mean, free throw shooting is important when you're trying to pad a lead.
And Mullen drops them both. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter. Number one, defended by Mullen. Number one, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
He's such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
Here's Mullen, uses the glass to finish the layup. Mullen's got 25 points in the game. Lots of room. Tyrone Hill with the rebound. Hill's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. And Richmond with the stuff.
I'd say that fast break went according to plan.
Yeah, it sure did. A good job getting it started, and a better job.
Hardaway with it. There's the dish to Richmond. Lister. It's rebounded by Kelly. Number 12, guarded by Hardaway. Pass to Rambis. 5 to shoot. The rebound by Mullen. Mullen's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Hardaway kicks to Hill. That is good. Hill's got the first field goal of the fourth quarter here for the Warriors.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. An easy bucket in the lane.
Yeah, the interior defense simply has been lifeless.
The rim-rattling two-handed jam.
You know, how exciting is it, guys, to see him go hard to the basket like that? I love it.
It's always fun to see, and it's one of the sights you can count on when he's out there, for sure.
Yeah, but you've got to try to do more to slow him down. You can't play him so soft near the hoop.
Mullen passes to Hill. He's against Garcia. And it's Rambis with the rebound.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
Nice pass. That one was right on target.
Passes it to Lister. He's against Garcia.
And sometimes when you have a big lead like this, you get a little lazy, maybe a little sloppy offensively. Great defense. He anticipated the play and got there first.
Yeah, I think he got there in time. Nice play.
A platoon swap here for Zalgiris. And it's Zalgiris with the ball. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. Doubled by Mullen. Hardaway with the steal. And up the court come the Warriors on the break. Out of bounds, Zalgiris takes possession.
Zalgiris has this ball.
And Clark, they've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, I think so. Too cool. I mean, just not forceful enough, not alert or aggressive enough, and sometimes trying to do too much with the basketball.
Well, sometimes you just got to make the easy pass. Somebody's open, throw it to them. When you do that multiple times, the game starts to find a flow to itself.
Lister. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
Shooting for Golden State. Alden Lister. 2 shots.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And over 2.5 minutes in the books here in the fourth. Got a piece of it. And now it's Hill running. He can go all the way. Throws down the breakaway jam.
Textbook example there of how to use defense to create offense.
Yeah, beautiful transition play after the steal all the way to the basket.
Wasted no time going from defense to offense.
It feels like they're starting to pick up the intensity as the game itself starts to get a little more tight and close. Not a bad look at the hoop, just couldn't get it to bounce in for him.
Mullen dishes to Hill. The pass to Lister. He's against Miller. Clock at 6. Lister, that's good. And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Number 15, defended by Mullen. For 3. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Richmond's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Hardaway passes to Lister. Back to Hardaway. He's against Miller. And Hardaway gets it to go.
This has been a one-sided game in just about every area. The lead continues to grow.
Absolutely. Their offense and their D have been equal parts outstanding.
Number 15. They can't stop the run with that one. And here is Mullen. Hill kicks to Richmond. Hill. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2. Miller. And so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. A big group substitution here for Žalgiris.
Taking 2 shots.
Come on, you're gonna miss it!
And the first one drops.
Come on, you're gonna miss it!
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. They're getting beat up pretty badly out there.
Yeah, they can't keep the status quo at this point. They've got to make some changes.
Wing shot on the way, but he gets it back.
I like the call. I thought the defense was moving there.
Yeah, I think he slid underneath. Good blocking call that trip.
Number 15. He's covered by Richmond.
I think the game plan needs to change here, guys, if they're going to get out of the hole, because he is not helping their offense.
Kept alive. Hill. And he makes good on the layup. Hill's got 7 points for the quarter.
You know, he's really adept at keeping possessions alive by hitting the boards and cashing in on some of those putbacks.
And he is also a tireless worker under the glass, Steve. More than a few guys have been on the receiving end of one of his elbows when the rebound is up for grabs. He uses his body very well.
It's Hill on the wing. Out of bounds, Žalgiris takes possession.
You always want a player to have his head up and to be surveying the court, but not if that's going to be the result.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Adelman, defended by Mullen. It's stolen by Mullen. He's against Garcia. Shot from 12. That misses off the backboard. And taking care of the ball has been a problem for him.
Yeah, defensively, some really good pressure being applied, though, so you've got to give credit there. And it seems like they've been rattled a little bit.
Steve, you think they've been rattled?
Oh, they're rattled, all right. And turnovers will kill you, especially with a team like this that can force turnovers and get out in transition.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Here's Golden State. They're on a 10-2 run here. It's back to Hill. Pass to Lister. Deflects the pass. Hardaway backing down. Here's Lister. Defended by Kelly. Lister. That's good. And it's Žalgiris with the ball. Pass to Kelly. He dishes it to Garcia. And the rebound goes to the Warriors. Now here's Richmond. Hardaway passes to Hill. He's against Garcia. Post-up shot. Rebound by Garcia. Garcia's got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Hill kicks to Richmond. He's against Garcia. Richmond with the bucket.
And now we can see them really working it inside.
Yeah, taking advantage of the defense, really pounding it down low.
On offense, here's Žalgiris. Adelman, defended by Mullen. Here's the break. Richmond outside. Pass to Lister. Tries to save it, and it's out of bounds. Žalgiris able to retain possession. And Žalgiris making a change here.
Number 44. Number 12.
On offense, here's Žalgiris. Number 12. He's covered by Richmond. Out of bounds, Golden State takes possession.
Couldn't quite hang on to it. They can't afford too many turnovers.
And Žalgiris making a change here. Kicks to Hill. Banked in off the glass. Hill's got 20.
Those defenders look like they're out of gas. I mean, they're getting pushed around on the low block.
Well, their energy is lacking, and they've got to start playing harder and battle down in the paint.
And there's the pass to Kelly. Shot clock at 6. Ball's knocked loose. Out of bounds. Golden State takes possession.
Well, I think that pass caught him off guard, but he showed us board hands, too.
And Jalgiris making a change here.
Adelman.
And so it's Golden State with it. So far in the fourth quarter, they've allowed just 6 points.
You know, normally when you dominate on the glass, it really shows up on the scoreboard, but not so much here today.
You're right, Steve. Typically, it is a good barometer that indicates who's winning, but not so.
6 on the shot clock. And again, Jalgiris, no luck. And it's the Warriors' ball. They're on an 18-6 run. Outside Hill. Hardaway dishes to Mullen.
Well, they're not going to get back into this game when they commit frustration fouls like that one.
How about exasperation fouls? I mean, that's what it looked like to me. It's an indication of the kind of game they've been having.
We've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one.
Yeah, trying to put a little mustard on the hot dog there. That was just convert the shot. Come on.
Hardaway with the steal. He kicks it to Mullen. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Make a play, come on!
Here's Adelman. Off target with that shot. So we see the Warriors taking the game here. They put on a show tonight, thoroughly controlling each end of the floor.
Hey, what more can you ask?
Thank you for joining us for this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. For Clark, Stephen Doris, and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Mullen. Doris and the rest of the crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Last but not least, here is your Jordan Player of the Game, Chris Mullen.